Welcome back to STL Live. I'm Sarah Bernard, and my guest is the field producer for the film For Akeem, Bradley J. Rayford. Welcome back, Bradley. So we've been talking about your film that just premiered this year in Berlin, the Berlin Film Festival, and it's about a girl here in St. Louis, Dajae Shelton, who was 17 at the time, and this was a few years ago now. She's 20.
I was 20.
The ripe old age of 20, and she's doing well.
She's doing well. So the idea of the film came from Jeff Truesdale, our executive producer. He is a writer for People magazine that is based in St. Louis. He wanted to share the story. He heard about this school that Judge Jimmy Edwards started to alternative high school to give kids a chance to get their high school diploma who are either put out of school because of it's called a type 1 offense in the state of Missouri. A type 1 offense is when there is any kind of violent fight, or there's a fight, there's multiple people involved. So Judge Edwards, through his job as a juvenile court judge, he saw so many kids that were basically being put in the system. And once you're in the system, it's very hard for you to get out of that system.
Yeah. So he came up with a school.
Jeff Truesdale heard about it. He wrote about the school for People magazine. That story was published in 2011. Jeff, through his journalistic skills, realized that the story was a bigger, broader story that needed to be told.
Did he identify Dajae, or did he identify the story as a whole, and then the perfect subject was found?
He identified the story as a whole. The importance of storytelling. He saw the issues of people from the North Side not being heard from a personal level.
Yeah.
And so he thought exposing the stories to the school would be a way for folks to learn about the lives of those living in St. Louis.
So, was it during the making of the film that the Ferguson Michael Brown incidents happened, or was that prior to the making of the film?
So in 2013, we started production on the film. Our wonderful directors, Jeremy Levine and Landon Van Soos and Nicholas Wiseman, our cinematographer and also producer, they started production on the film in 2013, a year before Michael Brown was shot. They were actually in town preparing for Dajae's first day of school of her senior year, the week Michael Brown was shot. And so that just made the story even more urgent and more relevant, simply because here you have kids losing their lives, you know, no matter the circumstances, they're losing their lives.
So they were able to capture that story and footage. They were there, they went there, and incorporated that into her story, because it's really all part of the same, as you're saying.
It's all part of the same story, and then the choice was made to share the story of Ferguson through the eyes, once again, through Dajae and her family and Antonio, to see how it affected the students at the school, how has it affected now a mom of a black boy, you know, how do they see it through their eyes? You get a glimpse of a different perspective that you may not have thought of.
So it changed the film to it took it maybe in a different direction.
Well, I would say so Dajae got involved with the project about 6 months in the project. We were actually following other students before Dajae. Dajae literally found us and came into the scenes, and her story is so remarkable. However, it's also a story that many people can relate to.
Yeah. Remarkable but ordinary.
But ordinary, which is saying a lot, you know, because, you know, for her to be so, you know, remarkable, she still felt, you know, that she wasn't worthy of a lot of different things. And so the filmmakers talking to Dajae once we met Dajae, we interviewed her for hours. And she basically said her being able to talk and share her story for that long made her feel special, made her feel like she actually mattered. And,
absolutely.
How important it is for us to listen to each other and realize that each of our stories are important.
Yep, and we don't have to make a film about them to be told that we matter.
You don't, yeah.
But we're so happy to learn from her, and I wish we had more time to talk about this, but we just have to go see the film.
Yeah, so you can see the film right now. You're playing at 24-1 Cinema in Pagedale until Sunday, November 5th. You'll also be able to catch the film on November 11th at the St. Louis Film Festival at the History Museum. That's the 7 p.m. start time. You'll also be able to catch the film on December 12th. Will be released digitally on iTunes, YouTube, Google, other on-demand platforms as well.
Yeah.
And also in February, we are hoping to air on PBS. So
fantastic. So is Dajae ready for this?
Dajae is ready for this. Yeah.
Good. All right. You can learn more about For Akeem at forakeemfilm.com. And there's more STL Live after this. Stay with us.